In a world brimming with distractions, societal pressures, and ever-shifting standards, the concept of self-integrity might seem old-fashioned or even trivial. Yet, it is this very trait that serves as the bedrock for personal growth and the realization of our most ambitious goals. Imagine setting out to achieve something significant, whether it's a career milestone, a fitness goal, or a creative endeavor, only to find yourself constantly derailing your progress due to self-doubt or conflicting priorities. It's frustrating, isn't it? What's often overlooked in these situations is the profound role that self-integrity plays in transforming our dreams into reality. But here's the catch. Self-integrity requires more than just intention. It demands action, discipline, and a willingness to be honest with yourself about what you truly want and what you are willing to do to achieve it. It's easy to set goals. Almost anyone can do that. But it's much harder to follow through on them, especially when we face challenges or distractions. This is where self-integrity truly becomes a game changer. When you live with integrity, you begin to hold yourself accountable for your actions and decisions. You don't make excuses or allow yourself to veer off course just because it's convenient. Instead, you act with purpose and conviction, knowing that the effort you put in today will pay off tomorrow. In this video, we'll explore how self-integrity can become the ultimate tool for turning your goals into tangible results. We'll explore why it matters so much, how it influences your personal growth, and most importantly, how to cultivate and maintain it. If you've ever found yourself struggling to make your dreams a reality, it's time to rethink the role integrity plays in your journey. By embracing self-integrity, you're not only transforming your goals, you're transforming yourself. Understanding self-integrity is fundamental when it comes to turning your goals into reality. At its core, self-integrity is the alignment of your values, actions, and commitments to create an inner consistency that supports personal growth and achievement. It's about being truthful to yourself, not only in the way you interact with others, but also in the way you set and pursue your own goals. Self-integrity involves keeping promises to yourself, following through on your commitments, and taking responsibility for your actions, even when no one is watching. To understand self-integrity fully, it's important to recognize the difference between external integrity, how we interact with others, and internal integrity, how we align our actions with our internal values and beliefs. While external integrity focuses on honesty and fairness in our relationships with others, internal integrity is about maintaining consistency between our beliefs and actions, regardless of external circumstances. It's the quiet, inner commitment to honor the promises we make to ourselves, whether that means waking up early to exercise, following through with a work deadline, or sticking to a personal development goal. Self-integrity is crucial in every aspect of life, especially when it comes to setting and achieving goals. Without it, even the best-laid plans can fall apart. For example, if you set a goal to get fit but consistently skip workouts or make excuses, you are violating your own self-integrity. This creates a disconnect between your desires and your actions, which erodes the trust you have in yourself. When you break promises to yourself repeatedly, it becomes harder to believe that you can achieve anything at all. Over time, this undermines your self-confidence and creates feelings of guilt, frustration, and helplessness. On the other hand, when you cultivate self-integrity, your actions consistently align with your goals, which fosters a sense of trust in your abilities. This trust creates momentum, making it easier to stay disciplined and focused, even in the face of challenges. When you are aligned with your core values and act in accordance with them, your goals become less of a distant aspiration and more of a natural progression. You are more likely to follow through, even when the path is difficult or when motivation wanes. In essence, understanding and nurturing self-integrity isn't just about avoiding failure. It's about creating a strong foundation for success. It ensures that the steps you take toward your goals are not only achievable, but also aligned with who you are at your core. Self-integrity gives you the strength and consistency to transform your goals into reality. Self-integrity and personal growth are deeply interconnected, with one directly influencing the other. When you uphold self-integrity, you create a foundation for personal growth that is sustainable and authentic. Integrity isn't just about being truthful to others. It's about being honest with yourself and aligning your actions with your values and goals. When you cultivate this internal consistency, you foster an environment where growth is not only possible, but inevitable. Personal growth thrives when you have the internal stability that self-integrity provides. If you are constantly at odds with your own actions, setting goals that conflict with your values, or making promises to yourself that you don't keep, you create a fragmented sense of self. This internal conflict inhibits growth because it keeps you stuck in a cycle of inconsistency. Each time you fail to follow through on a commitment, you not only damage your trust in yourself, but also undermine your ability to progress. The more you violate your own integrity, the harder it becomes to develop confidence in your abilities, making personal growth feel like an elusive goal. However, when you operate with self-integrity, you establish a deep sense of trust in yourself. This trust is the bedrock of personal growth because it allows you to take risks, push your boundaries, and strive for greater accomplishments. Integrity brings clarity to your purpose, helping you set goals that are not only achievable, but also meaningful. When you're true to your values and follow through on your promises, the path to growth becomes clearer and more achievable. For example, someone who values health and fitness and maintains integrity by consistently following through with their exercise routine is likely to experience greater growth, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally as well. Their discipline will reinforce their self-trust, and this will translate into greater confidence in other areas of life. Whether it's in their career, relationships, or personal development, the habit of maintaining integrity will make it easier to overcome challenges and achieve meaningful goals. This, in turn, leads to greater self-awareness and emotional intelligence, both of which are essential components of personal growth. In short, self-integrity fuels personal growth by creating a solid foundation of trust and consistency. It allows you to move forward with clarity, confidence, and the ability to achieve goals that are aligned with your true values. Without integrity, personal growth can feel disjointed and unattainable. But with it, every step you take becomes a step toward becoming your best self. Self-integrity is the bedrock of goal achievement because it ensures that your actions are consistently aligned with your intentions. Without it, goals become mere wishes. Self-integrity builds trust in yourself, which is a critical factor for long-term success. If you constantly break promises to yourself or fail to act according to your principles, you erode that trust. On the other hand, when you consistently follow through on your commitments, it strengthens your self-confidence and increases your ability to achieve more. This alignment between intention and action creates a powerful momentum, making it easier to stay motivated and focused even when obstacles arise. Furthermore, self-integrity helps you prioritize your goals effectively. When your actions reflect your true desires and values, the path to achieving your goals becomes clearer and more intentional. Each step you take will not feel like a chore, but a part of your authentic journey, making the process of goal achievement both fulfilling and sustainable. When self-integrity is lacking, goal achievement becomes an uphill battle. Without internal alignment between values, beliefs, and actions, you will experience inner conflict, which distracts you from your objectives. For instance, if you say you want to lose weight but continually indulge in unhealthy habits, you create a disconnect between your goals and your actions. This lack of consistency not only undermines your self-confidence, but also weakens your resolve. Over time, it becomes harder to stay motivated, as each failure chips away at your belief in your ability to succeed. Additionally, breaking promises to yourself sends a message that your goals are not as important as immediate gratification or convenience, which diminishes your commitment. The more you break your word, the more you reinforce the belief that you cannot achieve anything substantial. Ultimately, a lack of self-integrity leads to feelings of frustration, guilt, and disappointment, all of which can prevent you from reaching your goals. Lack of self-integrity can be one of the most significant obstacles to achieving your goals. When we talk about self-integrity, we're referring to the alignment between your actions, words, and values. Without this alignment, it becomes nearly impossible to sustain the effort required to accomplish meaningful objectives. The absence of self-integrity manifests in broken promises, missed deadlines, and lack of consistency, creating a cycle of frustration and self-doubt that erodes your motivation. When you set a goal but fail to honor your commitments to yourself, you create an internal conflict that makes it harder to stay on track. For example, if you set a fitness goal but regularly skip workouts or make excuses, you not only break a promise to yourself, but also create cognitive dissonance. Your mind starts to view your word as unreliable, and over time, this self-betrayal undermines your confidence and diminishes your self-esteem. As a result, you may lose faith in your ability to achieve other goals as well. The absence of self-integrity also leads to procrastination and avoidance. When we lack integrity, we avoid the tasks and responsibilities that seem daunting or unpleasant, telling ourselves we'll get to them later. This avoidance behavior often stems from the inability to be honest with ourselves about our priorities or the effort required to succeed. Procrastination becomes a defense mechanism against the discomfort of knowing we're not living up to our own standards, and this cycle further delays progress. Furthermore, without self-integrity, the lack of follow-through becomes a chronic pattern. You may start a project with enthusiasm, but as soon as obstacles arise, you lose focus and abandon your efforts. This lack of perseverance can result in unfinished tasks, missed opportunities, and ultimately a feeling of unfulfilled potential. The key to overcoming these barriers is to restore integrity, consistently showing up for your goals, even when it's hard, and honoring your promises to yourself. Ultimately, the lack of self-integrity chips away at the very foundation of goal achievement. Without it, your ability to make decisions, stay committed, and overcome challenges is severely compromised. It's not the lack of ability or opportunity that hinders success, but rather the inconsistency between your desires and your actions. Aligning your goals with your values is a powerful and transformative process. When your goals are rooted in your core beliefs, you create a deeper sense of purpose and motivation, which significantly increases your chances of success. This alignment ensures that the efforts you invest in pursuing your goals resonate with who you are at your core. When your goals reflect your authentic self, the path to achieving them feels less like a struggle and more like a natural extension of your daily life. One of the primary reasons that people often fail to achieve their goals is that they set objectives that do not align with their values. For example, someone might set a career goal that focuses on financial success but neglects their personal desire for work-life balance or creative fulfillment. This misalignment creates internal conflict. While the pursuit of the goal might seem appealing on the surface, deep down, it may not resonate with what truly matters to them. As a result, the person feels unmotivated, disconnected, or dissatisfied with their progress, leading to burnout and frustration. When you align your goals with your values, you are much more likely to stay committed. Values act as an internal compass, guiding you through difficult decisions and ensuring that your actions are consistent with your beliefs. For instance, if one of your core values is health, setting goals around exercise, nutrition, and well-being will likely feel more fulfilling and sustainable because they align with what you truly care about. You're not just working toward an abstract outcome, you're actively pursuing something that reflects your personal identity and priorities. This alignment brings a sense of authenticity to your efforts, which creates the emotional drive and resilience needed to persevere. Furthermore, aligning your goals with your values creates clarity. It helps you focus on what truly matters and filter out distractions or goals that are not in harmony with your deeper beliefs. When your actions align with your values, you also experience less internal resistance. The energy you expend toward achieving your goals feels more effortless and in tune with your overall sense of self, leading to a greater sense of fulfillment. Ultimately, the process of aligning your goals with your values is not just about achieving external success. It's about creating an internal harmony that allows you to thrive. When you pursue goals that resonate with your deepest beliefs and desires, success becomes not just achievable, but meaningful. This alignment empowers you to stay focused, motivated, and determined, transforming your goals from abstract dreams into a concrete reality. Another effective strategy is creating a habit of self-reflection. Take time each day or week to evaluate your actions and assess whether you're acting in accordance with your values and goals. Reflecting on your progress not only helps you stay accountable to yourself, but it also helps identify areas where you might need to make adjustments to maintain integrity. Being honest with yourself during these reflections is essential for self-improvement. Building self-discipline is another key strategy for strengthening self-integrity. Discipline is the bridge between setting goals and achieving them, and it helps you stay committed to your promises even when motivation fades. Developing small, consistent habits that require minimal effort can reinforce discipline. For example, setting a specific time each day for a productive activity, even if it's only for 10 minutes, builds consistency and strengthens your sense of integrity over time. It's also important to surround yourself with supportive environments. The people you spend time with and the places you frequent can either reinforce or hinder your efforts to maintain self-integrity. Create an environment that encourages success, whether it's a workspace free from distractions or a social circle that holds you accountable. A positive, supportive environment can help reinforce the internal values you want to live by. Lastly, Don't forget to celebrate small victories. When you honor a commitment, even if it's just a small step toward your larger goal, it's important to acknowledge your progress. This reinforces your belief in your own integrity and keeps you motivated to continue. Celebrating your achievements, however small, cultivates a positive feedback loop that strengthens your commitment to self-integrity. While strengthening self-integrity is vital, maintaining it consistently can be challenging due to various internal and external factors. One of the most common challenges is overcoming distractions. In today's fast-paced, information-overloaded world, it's easy to get sidetracked by social media, work pressures, or other people's demands. Distractions can weaken your focus and make it more difficult to stay aligned with your goals. The key to overcoming this is a prioritization, deciding what truly matters and making those activities the focus of your attention. Set boundaries with your time and energy so that distractions have less power over you. Another challenge to maintaining self-integrity is self-doubt. We all face moments when we question our ability to follow through, especially when the road to our goals becomes difficult. This self-doubt can create internal resistance and weaken our sense of integrity. To overcome this, practice self-compassion. Remind yourself that setbacks are a natural part of any process and that failures do not define your worth. Embrace mistakes as opportunities for growth and don't let them derail your commitment to your goals. Fear of failure is also a major obstacle. The pressure to succeed can sometimes be so overwhelming that it causes procrastination or avoidance. To counter this, break your goals into manageable tasks and focus on the next step rather than the entire journey. Taking small, actionable steps reduces the fear of failure and creates momentum. Celebrate incremental progress and use each success as a reminder that you are capable of achieving your larger goals. Another challenge is the external influences. Family members, friends, or colleagues may unknowingly encourage you to deviate from your plans, especially if they don't understand or support your goals. To overcome this, clearly communicate your intentions and boundaries. Seek out individuals who inspire and encourage your pursuit of integrity and who can help keep you accountable. Finally, the temptation to compromise values can also present a significant hurdle. Sometimes, achieving a goal requires making sacrifices that challenge your personal beliefs. In these situations, it's essential to evaluate whether the short-term benefits of compromising are worth the long-term damage to your self-integrity. Staying true to your values, even in the face of temptation, builds resilience and reinforces the strength of your integrity. Self-discipline is the cornerstone of self-integrity. Without discipline, even the strongest intentions can fall short when faced with distractions or challenges. Self-discipline allows you to act in alignment with your values, even when it's difficult or inconvenient, and it is essential in turning your goals into reality. One way self-discipline supports self-integrity is by helping you stick to your commitments. When you commit to a goal, the path isn't always smooth. There will be days when motivation is low, or when obstacles seem insurmountable. Self-discipline ensures that you continue to take action even when the initial excitement has faded. It's what keeps you writing, exercising, working, or studying, despite the challenges or temptations to quit. Discipline also plays a role in the delaying gratification. Often, pursuing long-term goals requires resisting the temptation of short-term rewards that may be less aligned with your values. Whether it's choosing healthy food over unhealthy indulgences, Self-discipline helps you build habits that reinforce self-integrity. The more disciplined you are in sticking to positive routines and actions, the less effort is required to maintain those behaviors. Over time, disciplined actions become second nature. Self-discipline also cultivates a stronger sense of self-respect. When you honor your commitments and maintain consistency in your actions, it reinforces your self-worth and builds confidence. Self-integrity also helps you build trust with others, which is a crucial factor in long-term success. People are more likely to trust and respect you when they see that you are consistent, reliable, and true to your word. Furthermore, consistently maintaining self-integrity leads to greater personal fulfillment. Achieving your goals is important, but the true sense of accomplishment comes from knowing that you stayed true to yourself throughout the process. The journey becomes just as rewarding as the destination, and the values you uphold along the way contribute to a deeper sense of purpose and satisfaction. In the long run, this fulfillment is what sustains your motivation and drives you to continue pursuing your passions. Another benefit is resilience. Life is full of ups and downs, and setbacks are inevitable. However, when you maintain self-integrity, you develop the resilience needed to bounce back from failure. Because your actions are grounded in your values and beliefs, you are less likely to be swayed by temporary difficulties or outside opinions. Self-integrity contributes to sustained long-term success. Success achieved through self-integrity is often more enduring because it's built on a solid foundation of trust, discipline, and authenticity. You don't just achieve your goals in the short term, you create a lifestyle of success that continues to evolve and expand as you grow and develop. This lasting success becomes a natural extension of the integrity you cultivate in all areas of life. Understanding self-integrity is fundamental when it comes to turning your goals into reality. It's not just about having good intentions or wanting something, it's about making a conscious commitment to act in alignment with your values and principles. Self-integrity means being consistent in your actions and decisions, whether or not anyone is watching. It's about building a relationship of trust with yourself, where your word becomes sacred and your actions reflect that. Without self-integrity, however, you're more likely to succumb to the temptation of short-term rewards or ease. The absence of integrity leads to self-sabotage as you break promises to yourself, make excuses, or fail to honor your commitments. This is where goals often fall apart, a lack of alignment between your desires and your actions. If you repeatedly set goals and then fail to follow through, you begin to erode your confidence and self-trust. Over time, this can create a negative cycle that makes it even harder to pursue meaningful goals in the future. On the flip side, when you practice self-integrity, you build a sense of inner strength and resilience. You start honoring your word, even when it's inconvenient or difficult. This consistency in actions reinforces your sense of self-worth and strengthens your ability to persevere. If you found this content insightful and inspiring, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Join us on this journey of personal growth, self-discovery, and achieving your dreams. Stay tuned for more practical tips, motivational insights, and strategies to help you align your goals with your values and turn your aspirations into reality. Let's grow together. Subscribe now and be part of a community dedicated to success and self-empowerment.